We're heading out into the world from the comfort of our chairs with a look at the game GeoGuessr and its resurgent popularity. Let's get to it. Unpredictable virality. Despite what some thought leaders or agencies may say, making something go viral is not a science. Sure, you can sometimes engineer it with ads and influencer work, but in its purest form, going viral should be a practically natural and unpredictable event. What's even harder to predict is when something will go viral for a second time, and while that's rare, it's even rarer for a second viral moment to turn into long-term popularity, which brings us to the map-based browser game GeoGuessr. Before we get to GeoGuessr's resurgence, we need to explain what it is. You are plunked down in a random place on Google Street View and then have to work out where you are. You put a pin on a map, enter your guess, and see how close you got. The closer you are, the more points you get. GeoGuessr was launched in May 2013 by the Swedish IT consultant Anton Wallin. It saw a very successful launch, going viral instantly as people competed to beat each other's scores and show off their geography knowledge. That initial interest quickly died off, but it didn't disappear entirely. The number of people discussing the game online remained fairly steady over the years, cementing itself as a niche online game you might occasionally spend a half hour on when someone sent it your way. That was until 2020 anyway. As the pandemic began, interest in GeoGuessr mildly increased with a modest spike in June of 2020. While the discussion has dropped off since, it still remains far above its pre-pandemic levels. The number of people talking about GeoGuessr in November of this year was 695% higher than the same month in 2019. Fewer people, bigger names. Despite having fewer people speak about the game in March 2021 compared to May 2013, reach was 289% higher. How does that work? The explanation lies with Reddit, YouTube, and Twitch. As interest in the game grew during the pandemic, eventually it was picked up by streamers who would play the game to their audience. One of the early popular examples of this was in the r/thegamerlounge subreddit, where the user Guavity would stream the game, racking up tens of thousands of views. By March 2021, some of the biggest streamers in the world were now playing. Ludwig started making videos with GeoWizard, a creator dedicated to geography and GeoGuessr videos. The game now has its own category on Twitch, boasting 336k followers, while GeoWizard has 1 million YouTube subscribers and racks up hundreds of thousands of views on his videos to this day. GeoGuessr turned 10 this year, so why has it become popular again now? There are two main reasons. The first is that when lockdowns forced us to socialize virtually, GeoGuessr was another game that we found ourselves playing at the time. With the game refreshed in people's minds, it also tapped into another aspect of the pandemic. While staying indoors, many of us dreamed of traveling, and did so virtually instead. From watching videos of people hiking to exploring city streets, a lot of people had homebound wanderlust. GeoGuessr taps into this perfectly, transporting you to anywhere in the world and letting you discover places you may never have come across otherwise. Combined with a gaming element, it is no surprise GeoGuessr had taken off during the pandemic. Secondly, TikTok and Rainbolt. Rainbolt first played GeoGuessr as a teenager, but said he was really bad at it and stopped playing after a few casual attempts. He picked it back up in June 2021 after the game had a boom in popularity during the COVID-19 pandemic and he had more free time. This was when he started committing tens of hours to practice each week. In October 2021, he started posting TikToks where he set himself challenges and uploaded his progress in the game, gaining a following for his skills. A few months later, he expanded to a YouTube channel, where he was able to post longer videos. Rainbolt has now turned his main focus to helping his own fans track down specific, lost locations linked to family members in a new series that's gone viral on TikTok, which resonates a lot with people and hence has led to even more people discovering the game. If you still haven't started playing this game, I highly recommend you do. On that note, like the video, comment down below, subscribe to DustDen 2 on YouTube, and peace.